All right, folks, main event time. Now it's time. Of course, Sean Awesome is going to be joining me for the commentary on this one, too.
Hello.
Oh, well, that was quick. Danny Trejo, thanks for coming.
Well, I didn't even get a chance to say Danny Trejo's in the match.
Danny Trejo and Johnny Lawrence, being, of course, played by William Zabeka.
I haven't watched it.
From Cobra Kai and Karate Kid, just making Machete look like he just got schooled by the Cobra Kai King here.
You know, the one guy who was in, like, a lot of hardcore movies just got eliminated by a guy who does karate.
Well, in a movie anyway.
Yeah.
So, this is the King of Monster Mania Melee, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this will be, of course, crowned the King of Monster Mania. A lot of people here have to be featured in the... You have to be a guest at Monster Mania, at least, to be involved here.
Like everyone who's in the match right now.
Correct. So that is the requirement here. Stephen Yeun of the Walking Dead franchise has been there a few times. And the other part was anyone who's already been on our show is excluded from this mainland, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on who they are.
As much as I would have loved to be in here, I already represented H.P. Lovecraft earlier.
Oh, so do I, too. Anyway, Robert Englund come in here. Freddie, that's actually a rough pick for him. Coming in at number 4, yeah. So Freddie Robert Englund coming in there as he takes it to Johnny Lawrence, who eliminated Danny Trejo in the opening really quick, I might say.
What was that, like, what, 5 seconds?
Not even that. And Robert Englund now taking it to Stephen Yeun of The Walking Dead. Well, technically, Freddie's Walking Dead. Oh, boy.
Well, would he be considered... Yeah, actually, he is dead.
Here comes a legendary John Carpenter, ladies and gentlemen, film director, guest of Monster Mania. And he tells exactly Freddy Krueger what he thinks of him. Of course, he's the mind behind Michael Myers, not of Robert Englund. And Stephen Yeun, wait a minute.
Looking to get rid of
this would be a pretty big elimination here if you know, Stephen Yeun was eliminate one of the icons of horror. You know, if you talk about the trinity of horror, Robert Englund, oh boy. Victor Crowley, the incomparable Kane Hodder, ladies and gentlemen, is about to come to the ring now.
Massive.
Oh boy.
He's big.
He is going to be the largest man in the ring, and anyone who's ever seen Kane Hodder knows he's pretty big.
Did he just trip?
I think he tripped over the body of whoever's lying on the ground, Johnny Lawrence.
Yeah, that's Johnny Lawrence, right? I think he tripped over his headband.
He could have. And, Johnny Lawrence, how about that, taking down big Victor Crowley? I don't know if I would want to do that.
I mean, if you know karate, then some guy waiting.
In fairness, I mean, Johnny Lawrence must have some, you know, he has to have some type of confidence since he eliminated Danny Trejo in the first few minutes. That's not something easily done. Here comes Frankenstein's monster, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. And he takes it to, of course, that's a feud waiting to happen there. No love lost between the Universal Monsters and, of course, the new Kings of Horror.
Oh, there goes Jason.
Oh, no, that's Kane Hodder eliminated. Victor Crowley eliminated. Who was that? Steve Young eliminated him? Or John Carpenter?
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter taking one for the Team Myers there. Eliminating Big Kane Hodder. And there goes Steve Young, courtesy of Frankenstein's monster, who goes after Steve. Oh, wait a minute, Steve Young. John Carpenter taking it to Frankenstein's monster. Here comes the very first guest of Monster Mania. It's Gillman, ladies and gentlemen.
Gillman.
The creature from the Black Lagoon himself. Oh, gee, there goes John. Wait a minute.
John Carpenter.
How about John Carpenter hanging on things?
Nice.
No one said that. You know, it's just because someone has got to be up there in age doesn't make them little. Wait a minute!
Oh, there goes Gilman.
How's that for elimination by John Carpenter? 2 big eliminations by John Carpenter.
That was like never in the last match.
John Carpenter eliminated both Victor Crowley and the Gillman in not long from each other. That was impressive. Johnny Lawrence, on the other hand, taking it to big Frankenstein's monster. He's going to be the biggest guy in the ring. Here comes the Crypt Keeper, everyone.
Tales from the Crypt.
The Crypt Keeper himself from Tales of the Crypt, correct. I don't think Robert Englund wants to hear any of his tales right now as he welcomes him with a nice DDT. Johnny Lawrence,
I don't think that's wise.
You know, again, you know, in fairness, not like he's. Oh my!
John
Carpenter.
Some strength eliminating Frankenstein's monster.
Carpenter eliminates Frankenstein's monster, not caring about the size of anyone. England! And Freddie's had enough of John Carpenter, and he's eliminated as the Crypt Keeper. Wait a minute.
I think he's getting rid of
the Crypt Keeper eliminates Johnny Lawrence. And here's the Wolfman, ladies and gentlemen. Classic Universal monster. He's in there, of course, like former guest. Many incarnations of Wolfman have been there at WrestleMania. As Wolfman does indeed have nards, and he's showing that right now.
Exactly.
As he's taking it to the Crypt Keeper, and Robert Englund is on the apron on the outside. He's not eliminated for the record, folks.
He's just taking his.
He's just chilling.
I think the Crypt Keeper's gone.
Crypt Keeper might be going for a ride himself, and oh boy, hell has risen.
Here comes Pinhead.
You better watch out, folks. Here comes the original Hellraiser, Pinhead himself. As he goes after England's ankle.
Yeah. I think he has some problems with Robert.
I think he's got a splitting headache, too. He's got pins multiplying out of his head.
That's
wait a minute.
What he missed.
Wow. What are you doing? Pinhead getting up close and personal with Robert Englund. What a move that was.
I mean, of course that wouldn't hurt.
And of course, here's the Wolfman to greet Pinhead. Imagine.
He just gets rid of him immediately.
That would be interesting. Oh boy. Here comes a big dude right now representing the Star Wars franchise, Peter Mayhew. Again, another huge dude.
I've met him.
You did meet
He's a really
Peter Mayhew.
cool guy.
Very large man, yes. He got his part for Chewbacca by simply standing up. As he said. England would have kicked to Pinhead. What a match that would be, Pinhead and Freddy Krueger. Two melty individuals. Masters of grip. And it's Wolfman taking it to Big Chewbacca. Two hairy guys going at it. Oh, here comes Ghostface, ladies and gentlemen.
So,
of course, Matthew Lillard has to get into the ring.
This is a weird...
Oh, misses Chewbacca.
And bumps into Hellraiser.
That's not a good move right there. Oh, there goes Freddy, courtesy of Wolfman.
And
oh, boy. Well, in all fairness, Ghostface was foolish enough to go after Chewbacca. There goes Ghostface.
His intention was to hit Chewbacca. He missed, and then bumped into
Pinhead, and then forgot his eyes off the prize, and eliminated he was Chewbacca with a big suplex on Pinhead. What is Wolfman doing all kinds of acrobatics here? Whoa, there's a spine buster, though. Wolfman's got an elimination of Robert Englund right now, and here comes Ash, ladies and gentlemen.
From
Evil Dead and Army of Darkness and numerous other things. He said here, say hello to his boomstick, and he grabs Wolfman with a nice snap suplex. Chewbacca
now
with a full of spikes of Pinhead, now trying to eliminate the master of Hellraiser.
If those chains on Ash's arms are made of silver, Wolfman might be able to.
So that's probably his chainsaw-like arm right there. Uh-oh. Pinhead has been eliminated, folks. Doug Bradley going back to England. And thanks for coming, Doug. Pinhead as Chewbacca bragging. Oh boy, another big man, another legend, and multiple people have portrayed. And there goes Wolfman, courtesy of Ash Williams, who Leatherface tries to go after. Leatherface give me this big. I don't know. Leatherface and Chewbacca both are pretty big. They both do use chainsaws, only Leatherface's arm isn't a chainsaw. He uses a chainsaw. As Chewbacca and Leatherface going after the smallest guy in the ring.
But I don't think Ash repaired.
Oh, there goes Ash. Thanks for coming.
Never mind.
Courtesy of the actual chainsaw willing thing, and now comes someone that might go toe-to-toe with with Leatherface. It'll be a battle of the silence. As here's Big Mike Myers. We saw earlier John Carpenter, I guess you say his creator, doing a hellacious job in here, and Myers hopefully will live up to the name of Carpenter, because that was a hell of a performance by Carpenter earlier. There's a reverse elbow there. Chewbacca.
Eliminating Frankenstein.
Oh, imagine. Uh-oh. Here comes Ron Perlman himself. It's Hellboy.
I just want to say, 3/4 of this match have been in movies that have an R rating.
Just a group.
And then there's Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Friendly looking, just screaming.
Yeah, well. Well, Tales from the Crypt was a TV show. I don't know if you classify it as an R-rated movie. As Hellboy takes down Michael Myers and feels pretty good about it. Leatherface, how about that strength? Tossing Chewbacca like he's yesterday's garbage, and now turning his attentions onto the heroic Hellboy. Oh boy. Well, we're going to see how tall man is as he gets on his way to the ring.
He'll probably be shorter than Leatherface.
You think? Well,
he is.
Yeah, a little shorter than Leatherface.
He's taller than Mike Myers.
Yeah, he's up there in size as Angus. And Angus from Phantasm has made his way into the ring, folks. And he tells after Michael Myers of all people. Oh,
and
yeah.
He's eliminating Michael Myers.
He'd like to. He is. How about that for a statement? Walks up and tosses one of the trifectas of the horror realm. And there goes Myers. Thanks for coming, courtesy of Angus Scam himself, tall man. And Hellboy and Leatherface battling it out. And now Tall Man, believe it or not, helped out Hellboy right there. Oh boy.
Going to eliminate Mike.
No one has any blood, do they? Watch your necks, ladies and gentlemen. Dracula has hit the ring.
Oh, I doubt anybody here would have to worry about Dracula.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why would Leatherface have to fear some vampire who can't step on the dead?
Well, it's nighttime, and they're in a ring, and a lot of horror icons, and anything can happen here. We have no idea who's going to win. Uh-oh. Tall Man about to find out what it's like. Charles Lee Ray, Brad Dourif? It is Brad Dourif versus Chucky. A lot of people would probably expect Chucky to be involved here, but nope. Brad Dourif said, no, I'm going to leave the doll alone, and I'm going to do the battling tonight as his own Charles Lee Ray character. This is about to get ugly.
Charles Lee Ray versus Leatherface.
That would be like, that's kind of like the old Chucky versus Leatherface, folks, for those people who don't know who Brad Dourif is. We talked earlier during that women's melee where Danielle Harris played the niece of Michael Myers and then went on to be the daughter of the guy who does the voice of Chucky. So, interesting how that works. Uh-oh, speaking of eliminations, oh, wait a minute. It's the Kid Crusader himself, Adam West, Batman. Okay, well now we got some heroes coming into the mix.
There's what, 2 heroes in here?
And of course they're fighting each other.
Of course they are.
Marvel, Dark Horse, Marvel, and DC, of course. Staff suplex courtesy Hellboy to Batman. Batman, Adam West. And Dracula's in there.
You might laugh, but Batman has the potential.
Ooh, Angus almost got eliminated courtesy of Leatherface. Leatherface still trying to eliminate big, tall man. Wait a minute, Charles Lee Ray, did he eliminate somebody?
No, I don't think so. I think he was just taking the rest from the building.
Of course he was. Why wouldn't he? Uh-oh. It's Christopher Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd dressed as Doc Brown. Of course.
Do you think he drove here at 87 miles an hour?
He might have. You think he came from the future or the past?
He might have come from the present.
From the West, perhaps.
Exactly.
Oh, Batman almost got eliminated.
He's still hanging on there.
He's still hanging in there, though. Adam West is. There's a lot of... The ring's starting to get full now.
A lot of big men.
A lot of. And a couple small guys, too, as Christopher Lloyd is the most recent entry here as Christopher Lloyd, as he's battled out with Charles Lee Ray. Right. Adam West is no short guy either, but he's taking it to Dracula of all people. Oh, I get it, Dracula. Batman. Get it? And courtesy of Batman goes the vampire.
He didn't want to deal with
any more bats. He said there's no more room for any more bats in this ring. Because Adam West got in here and got rid of the guy who could turn into a bat.
And I think Tall Man is eliminating Batman.
Wow, Tall Man, Angus making quick work of Adam West, who just eliminated. Oh, there goes Charles Lee Ray, courtesy of Chewbacca.
Christopher Lloyd is still in there.
Christopher Lloyd is still in there. Probably now the oldest. Well, I don't know how you'd classify that as the oldest.
I mean, we don't know what Chewbacca or Leatherface is.
Well, Leatherface got an elbow in the face from Doc Brown. Here comes Tall Man again. Well, he elbowed him in the head, but I mean, he's got a Leatherface. We don't really know what he has under the mask. As Chewbacca. Oh, there goes Leatherface. Of course, Angus again, Tall Man, being a dividend here. Gotta watch out here. The Phantasm.
Christopher Lloyd.
Oh my!
Christopher Lloyd eliminates him.
And Doc Brown going back to the future and beyond. Now we have 3 people who aren't classified necessarily as horror, but they're here.
They're here as...
And what number are we at? I even lost count.
I think Christopher Lloyd was like 23.
Wow, we still got plenty more. There's 30 men involved in this King of Monster Mania melee, where the winner will be crowned King of Monster Mania, as Peter Mayhew gets introduced face first by Ron Perlman. And here comes Tony Todd, Candyman himself. Hopefully no one said it 5 times, because he's here anyway, regardless.
I didn't even say it once.
No, I didn't either, but he's here anyway. I don't know who said it, but he's here.
It was probably Hellboy.
It might have been, as Hellboy and Tony Todd not wasting any time going after Hellboy. And Christopher Lloyd is battling it out with the Wookiee. Wait a minute.
Hellboy might be
boy. Candyman had enough on Hellboy, and there he goes. They're going to have a double look at that, I guess. Ouch. Powerbomb. That hurt.
I don't think it hurt.
Candyman with authority powerbombs Hellboy, and Chewbacca and Peter Mayhew have to deal. Oh
man. That's not good.
Here comes the man of Crystal Lake. Coming all the way from Crystal Lake, it is Steve Dash, ladies and gentlemen. The very first Jason. Well, technically, yeah, he was 10 when he died, so technically Jason would still be 10 probably, because you don't age once you die. But Steve Dash is the very first person, oh my, as Todd with elimination 2, and that's Chewbacca. And Steve Dash, the original bad boy of Crystal Lake, about to show Tony Todd a few things about being a horror icon.
He's been around the block a few times trying to show the youngins how it's done.
Oh boy. It's Sam.
Sam.
Someone said trick or treat. Sam came in and said, smell my feet. There he is.
I don't think he'll spend a lot of time in the ring.
Well, he's the smallest guy in the ring right now. Doc Brown trying to show. Oh, wait a minute.
He's not
Get out of here.
Tony Todd.
Oh, my goodness.
There he goes. Wow.
So, Doc, like I said, anything could happen there. As Sam, the smallest guy in the ring, eliminated probably one of the tallest guys in the ring, is Tony Todd. Uh-oh, Doc Brown better watch out here. Steve Dash has have anything to say about it. Uh-oh. Guess who's here? It's... Oh, there goes Doc Brown, courtesy of Jason. And now is Tyler Mane, courtesy of his Sabretooth, who is also Michael Myers' rubbed on his Halloween, by the way. But resurrecting his Sabretooth character right now is Tyler Mane. And Steve Dash can't quite budge the big guy. There's a boot to the face. And Sam, the smallest guy in the ring right now.
They're probably the tallest guy in the ring.
Well, you know, we're at number 27, so we're just starting getting down to the nitty-gritty, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes Joe Bob Briggs, ladies and gentlemen. A TV personality. He's a host with the most. As he goes after Sam and, oh boy,
I mean, it makes
Tyler Mane zeroing in on Steve Dash, Jason.
Why would you go after the 2 big guys and just take up the small guy first?
Well, that's a true statement.
Or would it be smarter to get rid of the 2 tall guys and leave the small guy?
Personally, I would get rid of the biggest guy in the ring, or the biggest threat in the ring. And not know it. Well, here comes another small guy, I guess. That would...
I think that would make Leprechaun the smallest guy.
It might be. However, not just because he's small doesn't mean he's unhelpful. He's not someone to be shaking a stick at him, not someone to take lightly as a Leprechaun. And Sam and Tyler Mane try to eliminate Joe Bob Briggs. And Leprechaun and Steve Dash are beating each other up.
That would be a fight.
Only on our show could you ever hear that.
That would be a movie.
What the hell?
What the heck?
Okay, and the Leprechaun up to his old tricks again. Being Leprechaun. Anyone who knows... Oh my. Would anyone like to sing in the rain by any chance? Can anyone here singing in the rain? Well, Malcolm McDowell's here to sing in the rain, ladies and gentlemen. Did anyone bring their clock? No?
No, I don't think I have mine.
Oh boy.
That's mine.
Darn it. As long as it's not orange. So Malcolm McDowell in the ring now, courtesy of his Clockwork Orange days. Not as his Loomis days. Oh, wait a minute. And Tyler Mane.
Yeah, he's gone.
Tyler Mane taking exception to the fact he came in as that character, not as Dr. Loomis, and eliminated his old protege. Stop. Sam eliminated. It's Vader.
It's Darth Vader.
Darth Vader has hit the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
He's here taking care of Joe Bob Briggs.
Joe Bob Briggs there to welcome the big guy from.
Oh, Steve Dash.
There goes Steve Dash, courtesy of Tyler Mane. Leprechaun sent. Wait a minute. Darth Vader would be number 30.
Yes.
Not?
Darth Vader's the last one.
This is our final four.
Yeah, Joe Bob Briggs, Leprechaun, Sabretooth.
Oh my
Darth
God.
Vader.
So one of these individuals is going to be the king of the Mania.
See,
It'll be either Leprechaun, Warwick Davis, Joe Bob Briggs, Tyler Mane, Sabretooth, or, well, David Prowse himself as Darth Vader. Well, it won't be Tyler Mane. It's down to the Sith Lord, the Leprechaun, and Joe Bob Briggs. Briggs, I don't like your chances, brother. I'm just saying. You got the dark side, you got the magic of Ireland, and you got, well good luck. Wait a minute. There goes the Leprechaun, courtesy of Joe Bob Briggs, which means it's down to 2.
Darth Vader and Joe Bob Briggs.
Oh my goodness.
One has power, the other one's a TV show.
This is gonna be ugly, ladies and gentlemen. It's either gonna be David Prowse's Vader or Joe Bob Briggs. If you would only know.
It's a good thing we took away their force powers, or else Vader would have already won this.
I know. I mean, Vader's got the size advantage here. I'll tell you that much. There's a gut wrench suplex.
Yeah, I think that puts an X on Joe Bob Briggs' chance.
Prowse looking to add the King of Monster Mania to his trophy case.
As we saw Michonne win it earlier.
This could be it right here for Joe Bob Briggs.
He busts some moves.
Is this
first.
going to be enough to get rid of Joe Bob Briggs? It is.
Darth Vader and Michonne.
Of course it is. David Prowse, Darth Vader himself, is your king of Monster Mania.
Just the fact that Joe Bob Briggs made it to the final 2.
I think what's interesting, it came down to a horror guy and a sci-fi guy on the border, which is what Monster Mania is about, mixing it up. Mm-hmm. Not always about horror per se, as you've seen people who are not always in horror movies, but you know, I gotta say, I think I just heard a huge eruption from Cherry Hill from Doug Hagen, who is actually ecstatic right now, as this is one of his favorites of all time.